everybody. You're listening to another episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the fucking hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, per usual, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to beautiful people.
What's going on, beautiful people?
I'm excited that you're here. You look nice. This is good. Okay, he's looking cute as shit. You wore the Rangers shirt because NHL is back or something?
Yeah.
He's so topical. Okay, good for you. Good for you.
We're back. The Rangers are back.
Do you even give a shit about the Rangers?
No, I mean, I would like New York.
But you want to make small talk.
Win.
You want to make small talk.
Yeah. I went back home and I found this in my closet and I was like, oh, I'm going to take this back to Brooklyn.
You know what? Let me intro the guest, but there's something I hate about that.
Okay?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, okay. We got a very funny guest today. He's a stand-up comedian. He's fucking hilarious. He just did the Just for Laughs Festival up in Montreal. He has a podcast called Here's the Scenario. Give it up for Brendan Sagalow. Yeah!
Oh, too many claps.
No, we're good.
We're gonna have to link that audio up. I do love when you're on a podcast and like people, you're talking before the podcast and it's really like casual and everything.
Sure.
Oh, hey. And then they're like, all right, we're going to start. What's up, everybody? You just immediately change your voice to become this,
a monster.
A monster.
It makes you feel like they're really a dancing monkey when you have to do that shit.
Yeah. You ever do a podcast and you're like, I'm performing right now, but technically this isn't going to anything. We're just in a room performing this weird thing.
I do that every week.
That's why we added Chris Farley.
This is why
we performed for Chris.
Farley on the board,
yeah, so you can look over and go, the guy, he did it no matter what.
Yes.
No matter what sadness was in him.
All right, I want to talk about why I'm pissed.
All right, yeah, you're going to get more pissed.
Why?
Why do you think
I'm
going to
continue,
get more? No, wait, why do you think I'm going to
We're going to need to know every information about
You go first.
To go home and just be able to look in your childhood closet and pick out clothing that you could fit into still is infuriating.
No, all right.
It's infuriating that you could just go, oh, what I wear in junior high, I could still fucking wear that.
Yeah.
This is
I
from
can't
more
wear
recently.
2021 clothes, bro.
Okay.
Dude, I only have I Marie Kondo my shit every once in a while.
Okay.
I get rid of my clothes, but I have this one sweatshirt. It's a red 4XL Shady Limited. When Eminem had that merchandise, his own merchandise.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The Shady Limited sweatshirt, and I just can't fucking get rid of it. It's like my sick sweatshirt. I put it on when I have a cold, and I love it.
Comfort.
This is stupid though.
This is from like 2019. I just brought a bunch of shit home when I moved out from the pandemic, and then stuff got lost. But I did go home because I have a black tie wedding this weekend.
You buy shirts like that as a 28-year-old?
No, my sister bought it for me.
Did you go to a game and buy that?
Yeah.
I've been. Got it for you.
My sister works for the MSG, works for the Rangers, so she got me like this shirt.
The
But I went home because I have a black tie wedding, and I got the tux I wore to prom, which I'm gonna attempt to fit into.
You're wearing your prom tux to a wedding
on Saturday. My alternative is to buy a tux for a one-time wedding.
I rented my tux for prom.
Me too.
I didn't buy a tux.
It was like a $200 tux, and I went to 4 proms. So I bought
4 proms.
Okay.
It must be nice to be hot.
4 proms. Why'd you go to 4 proms?
Yeah, because it was
2 junior proms, 2 senior.
2 junior, 2 senior?
Yeah.
So were you dating girls in different schools?
No, different grade. I went with a different grade.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Pedophile.
And then I got asked to go.
No,
they were old.
Middle school one. I went to a junior.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's dope. Tell us more.
I guess if you're going to 4 proms, you should buy one.
Yeah.
How old are you?
29. Just turned 29.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a lot of proms. Did you strike me as a guy that
one prom.
I did 1 prom too.
1 prom.
And it was bad. I got blackout drunk and wasn't allowed in the club afterwards.
Really?
Yeah, I was so drunk, and then I was throwing up, and the limo driver was just rubbing my back, and he's like, "You really ruined a night you should remember."
He said that.
Yeah, he was just rubbing my back.
That's awesome,
and I was just so drunk, and all my friends.
Can I wear your
hat? Yeah. Could I beep the horn up
Dude,
front?
Our limo driver tried to blackmail us or something like that.
What?
Because we were drinking and smoking in the limo. I guess he was right, but we were like drinking and smoking in the limo, and he wanted more money. He was like, "Give me more money, or I'm going to tell people you were drinking and smoking or something like that."
Drive to the police station.
I don't remember that.
I look at all the kids I have in my car getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, is that what he's gonna say?
But also, you know what's funny is like we had a bodyguard or something, like a security guard at our after prom, and he fucking went out. He was this big black guy, and he went out and he gave this dude the business, and he was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And the guy left.
So you had no limo.
And then that guy got hammered with us. Oh yeah, I guess so. I don't know what happened.
Long Island, so let's just get it out of the way.
We didn't have a limo to get home. Like the guy's not waiting the whole weekend. Our parents came and picked us up.
Oh, okay. You went to like after prom down the shore or some shit.
Yeah. We went into the Hamptons.
Oh, okay. There he is. Miss Bougie showed up. Hello.
No, it sucked. My girlfriend at the time, she broke up with me a week before prom.
Fuck her. Fuck that. That
Dervla.
hurts.
Her name's Dervla.
Dervla.
Sounds like an IKEA furniture.
Yeah, so Dervla broke up with me the week before, but she's like, I'll still go to prom with you.
Yeah.
And me being fucking pathetic, I was like, okay, you know.
And did you choose still grinds?
Oh yeah. Did we ever grind? We ground for one song. I got a boner. She said while we're dancing, "Do you have a boner?" I got embarrassed and flushed, and I went, "No," and I went back to my seat and I sat there the entire prom.
Wow.
Didn't dance the rest of the night.
What's Sagalow doing? He's working off a chub. Working off a chub from that T-Pain song. He's slamming penne alla vodka to work off that chub.
Like, why'd you play Pony? No, and you know what? I think about that all the time because I should have just went, yeah, baby.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I got a boner, and that's for you. She would have fucking loved that.
She was rubbing her tush on your penis.
Yeah, of
what
course.
do we expect?
Also, what did she think it was?
I don't know. I mean, a gun or something? She was like, she knew what knew what it was.
Why ask?
She sucked. She sucked. We went to the after prom and she was like hitting on all my friends and everything to the point where like friends were coming over and being like, Derv is like kind of flirting with me. And I'd be like, fuck,
Sure.
Yeah. And she was like, and I don't know if this is going to be libel, but.
You just became an emoji. You went, I've never seen someone actually scratch.
I'm thinking about past crimes.
Okay.
No. This isn't a crime at all.
No, okay.
No, I'm not even going to say it.
That's beautiful. That's
smart.
Self-editing.
Self-editing. But for the people who want to hear the story, it was not a crime, okay?
Yes.
I'm just going to say that. It was not a crime. And I think the more I say crime, the more it seems like a crime. Okay. So I'm gonna go. It was a weird weekend. I took a bunch of ecstasy. I did like 12 shots of tequila or something before you knew what shots would do. Before I knew, at least I was like, oh yeah, this is just like drinking beer or something.
Sure.
Took 12 shots, blacked out, woke up in another person's house with my girlfriend's finger in my mouth because I was like grinding my teeth. Blacked out again, woke up in a different part of the house. We're playing beer pong, and I'm going like this, and they're like, "You don't have a ball in your hand," and I'm like, and then blacked out back at the normal house.
Yeah.
It just wasn't great.
It's amazing when you black out and you wake up doing an activity.
It's crazy.
It might be scary. It's very scary to black out and wake up in the morning. To wake up doing an activity is
I think it's
terrifying.
scarier to wake up doing it's scarier to wake up doing an activity because you're in it. You're still in it. You're like, I'm browning out right now. This isn't blacking out. This is like I'm coming back.
And you need to pretend that you weren't blacked out.
Yeah.
You have to just pretend that you were there the whole time.
Yes, you're like, no. And they're like, you're like asking questions that you've asked 4 times already. And they're like, we've answered you already. We're going home in a couple of
Yeah. Ecstasy, huh? That was your drug of choice.
Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Loved ecstasy. I would start
that
with.
That ages you by saying ecstasy.
I know, because now it's Molly.
Now it's fucking Molly. Back when we were young, we did all the drugs at once.
Take all the drugs, grind it into a pill, make that pill shaped like Bart Simpson's head,
and
put it in my fucking mouth.
Make it like a cartoon character that we remember from childhood.
Yeah.
I like the Doug Funnies.
Yeah, Doug Funnies. There's the Transformers were good. The red Transformers.
The blue Supermans were awesome.
Blue Supermans. Yeah, it was so. Ecstasy was the best.
This is really 2004, 2007 drugs in New York.
8, 9, 10, 11,
10,
12, 13.
Did you go to Pasha?
No, I always look down on those. You know, when I was young, I was such a. I'm still a cunt, but like when I was young, I was a cunt about stupid shit. Like if you liked Lil Wayne, I was like that dude fucking. Now I love Lil Wayne. I think he's all.
You
I
didn't
know
like Lil Wayne.
I didn't like it at
you
all.
love
He
Eminem.
was popular. He was he didn't really and I Eminem was like making sense. He wasn't really making sense or anything like I don't.
He was making lots of sense.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah,
Eminem
Real G's moving silent.
Yeah, that one fucking line everybody knows. Yes, okay. But listen to Lil Wayne. It doesn't make as much sense as it does when you're listening to Eminem. I don't know.
How to Love?
How to Love
That's
came out later.
That's gonna be my wedding vow.
How does that go?
He was massive.
Hat Wheezy.
Wheezy F baby. Oh, how's it go?
You had a lot of
You know the words.
tricks try to steal your heart. Never really had luck. Couldn't ever figure out how to love. It's like a ballad.
I do like that.
How come?
Yeah.
How come when it was time for you to say the lyrics, you sounded like a fourth grader?
Yeah.
It was your time to give a presentation.
How to feel love when I don't feel love tonight.
I know. Very good, Robbie. He did it.
All right, now go to the nurse because there's poop in your pants.
The Carter 3 came out when I was in high school. It was incredible.
Yes.
Lollipop,
Look,
a Millie.
I know. I'm a fucking idiot. Yes, a Millie. It's all good, and I like.
6 foot,
and I
7
love,
foot, 8 foot.
Sure. Yeah. You know what Lil Wayne song
was
I
massive.
fucking when I listen to now I'm like, yes, dude. That song where he goes, and I'm working, so bitch, why the fuck is you tripping?
What song is that?
Hustlers, something
Ambition?
or other. No, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Interesting. I think Lil Wayne was.
And we eating, so bitch, why the fuck is you tripping?
I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
I know.
like, yo, we're out to eat.
I know.
Chill the fuck out.
Yeah. I go, look, we're making money and we're eating, so why are you tripping? It completely makes
Now,
sense.
Yeah.
tell me how Eminem makes sense. Now,
How much time do you have?
Yeah.
But it's completely unreasonable the hate I had for popular shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Something big came out and I was like, fuck this. This sucks. And I still kind of do that.
Sure.
You know, I'm like, fucking I think everything is hack. If everybody likes something, I'm like, this is hack. Fuck all that.
Interesting. So Chris Farley, you thought was hack?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay,
because
okay.
he was older than me. So like but
Like
when
Dad,
something
probably.
new and popular comes out,
Sure.
I'm like, oh, this sucks. It's only popular because it sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So okay, so
Were
I don't
you
even
a Zoomies kid?
Zoomies. Oh, the store Zoomies.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason you meant wheelies or heelies.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah,
I was
Yo,
like, what?
you do give off wheelie kid
No,
energy.
no.
Yeah.
I'm like later losers.
Ew, Lil
You know
Wayne, fuck off.
And I don't want to say that I couldn't afford, like my family couldn't afford. We could afford Heelys, obviously.
Okay.
But my mom was like, she would always get the off-brand shit because she just didn't know.
Same.
She was like I'd be like, Mom, can I get and I'd probably be like, I don't know what they're called, but they have wheels in them. And she'd be like, okay, I'll go get them. And she got me these shoes that were like 25 pounds each. They were both like, I'm like, walking, stomping.
Yeah.
Because the wheel wasn't like in the Heely where the wheel is like coming out and you can easily just jump on it and whatever. There was a button on the side. I don't know what these were called. If someone could send me what these were called, but there was a button on the side of these white shoes where you'd click it and like a full fucking wheel with a truck would come out, and each shoe had 2 wheels, so you'd have to go like click, 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 and then you can rollerblade.
Sure.
And I would wear those to school, and I like wore those to gym, and my gym teacher was like, you can't run in those. What are you doing? He was like, you can't be here. You have to go. And I was like, okay. And I fucking pressed the thing, and then one of the wheels broke, so I'm like, stomping on it.
Yeah. You were real cool, huh?
Oh yeah. I wish I could find those. I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
I probably tried to throw them on a wire, and the whole wire came down.
took down Con Edison for that. My family was furious at you. All my family worked for Con Ed.
I did it as a protest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
No more electric.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Enough
Too
of the
mainstream.
All oil. I want
Yes.
all oil. Yeah.
Okay.
Pulled out your cowboy hat. More oil for this state. Yeah, my mom would do the same shit. Like I wanted a North Face jacket.
Yeah.
And of course she got me the South Pole. You know? And it's just like,
Is that true?
yeah.
Sounds like a joke. I don't even know what South Pole is.
It was
Oh,
the
really?
JCPenney.
Yeah, my mom. I wanted a North Face. My mom got me a South leg.
South Pole was definitely a company.
She got me the East West.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So she got you like the off-brand shit.
Yeah, and she's saving $20.
Yeah, it's nothing.
$20 for my ego. For my social status at school, she's saving.
Yeah, think about. You wouldn't even be here right now if you were wearing the cool shit. You might be like a politician or something, you know. But instead, you're a fucking podcaster.
My mom, literally, when I was a kid, said my family goes, Sebastian's either going to be a preacher or a politician.
Whoa, why
like,
preacher? Because you're.
I don't know. I was into God for a minute.
I did that too. I did that too. But, dude, the amount of personalities that I'm constantly grasping at, especially in middle school and high school, like I kept thinking about that. Like for 1 week, I was like really into like Leonardo DiCaprio and like global warming and all that stuff. And I'm like, being a cunt and a vegetarian and being like, Mom, you really have to read up on this stuff because we're losing the world in about 5 years.
Sure. Yeah. It's you know what? That's the time to try on personalities.
Yeah.
You have to settle in at a certain age.
Which is that sucks.
It does.
I'm constantly doing that. I'm like putting earrings in my ear and stuff.
You got the nose ring.
I got the nose ring.
Are you bisexual?
No, is that what that means?
I don't know.
Because you're not the first person to ask.
I mean,
when I was painting my nails, someone was like, "Oh, are you bisexual?" And I was like, "No," and they're like, "That's what that means." I was like, "Okay, I'm not going to paint my."
It gives off bisexual energy.
Huh, okay, well,
it's not a bad thing.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think.
I don't.
On record, not a bad thing. On record, on the podcast.
I wish.
I wish you were bisexual.
Me too.
Actually, you're off the podcast. If you're not bisexual, that's the only reason why we booked you. We thought we were getting a bi man.
So bye, man.
Oh,
if you're not a bi man, goodbye, man.
When'd you get this?
I got it 2 summers ago, but
Sure.
I had that feeling of like, every once in a while I'm like, I gotta do something. I gotta get a tattoo. I gotta pierce something. I have to like dye my hair. That's I don't know what that is. I think that's the leftover shit from my high school days of like, I would wear like a do-rag and stuff. Like I would,
You wore a do-rag saying, I hate Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
What? This picture you're painting is absolute insanity.
I know. It's
you put a little Sonnet Lemon in your hair?
Of course I bleach my hair all the time. I still bleach my hair.
You do?
Yeah, but I used to like not shave it, but like Eminem's like I would do the Eminem hairstyle. And then I would put a do-rag on and then a hat like he did in like 2004, 2003. Wow. And I would wear big velvet sweatpants and I would wear like a jersey on top of a t-shirt,
of course.
And I was dressing like that, and I was freestyling, and it was bad. And
just so everybody knows, you're wearing a mom spaghetti hoodie right now.
So it's
so this is your face.
You're aging with the man. He's aging with Eminem.
You still do Eminem cosplay.
Happy 50th. Oh, thank you. Happy 50th. Oh, my God.
It is our birthday.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so I'm like, I was constantly I got into I had a God moment where I'm like, I think I'm religious. And I would wear like rosary beads and stuff. Yeah. And that was pathetic too.
Oh God! I thought I was into God for a moment, and my sister was like, "I don't believe," and I remember crying so hard. I'm gonna be in heaven, and you're not gonna be there.
What? Even to go as far as that, like I wouldn't even be like, "You're in heaven, and I'm in heaven, and you're not gonna be there." I wouldn't even think about that. I would just be like, I would take on the personality of someone who should believe that, but I wouldn't know why. I'd be like, fuck you, dude. And if there was any follow-up, I would crumble like a house of cards. If there was any like, well, why? Like I saw SLC Punk, that movie with Matthew Lillard. It was like a punk rock movie. And I remember having a long conversation about how anarchy like with my dad. I'm like, anarchy is the way to be. And he was, bless his soul, trying to actually talk me through that. He was like, so tell me why you feel that. I was like, well, because, when things are on fire, it's cool. And and nothing really means anything anyway. Like I was probably making some sort of point.
Sure.
But nothing
some nihilist
believe. Yeah,
points,
exactly.
But not like anything.
Exactly. Like I probably just learned the word nihilist too. And I was like, yeah, I'm nihilist.
Yeah.
So pathetic, so disgusting, so embarrassing.
Follow-up questions are hard.
Yeah, I still do that.
I'm
still bad at
crumble
it.
so quickly if
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too.
know about something.
I was talking to my uncles and I went, Venmo will rat you out if you're making too much money. And my uncle goes, what do you mean? I went, I don't know.
I saw a tweet. Yeah.
I have the same thing.
Look, I just saw that somewhere and I think I believe it. So instead of, not speaking, which would be the majority, if you're only supposed to talk about what you know, then I would be a fucking monk. Because I just would not be speaking. And then every once in a while I go, Eminem is awesome.
Eminem Show is the greatest album of all time.
That trilogy is unbeatable. And I like Recovery as well.
I'm the same. I read a headline and I'll tell everyone facts. I've been telling you that it's the coldest winter.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the coldest winter. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I
say that every year.
I heard somewhere, and then I started telling other people, and people are telling him, and they're all just getting it from me.
No, the Farmer's Almanac. The Farmer's Almanac said it.
Yeah.
Which I did finally fact check you last night. Because I started telling people, and they're like, oh, wait, isn't it always say that? And I'm like, oh.
People always say that.
Yeah, my roommates were questioning me, and I was like, oh, Sebastian said it. The Farmer's Almanac. And then I pulled up the article.
Do you think saying Sebastian said it is a credible source?
No. I then pulled up.
It would be for me. I would be like, this guy looks like he knows what he's talking about.
I only go over his house and scream about how I ate some girl's ass. Sebastian says the weather patterns are going to change this winter.
Are you a single guy?
I am a single man.
So you're getting around, huh?
I would not say I'm getting around.
What does it look like?
Do you assume everyone who's single gets around in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption.
I don't know. Maybe. I think there's because for me, when I'm single, I'm like, I have long stretches of nothing, and where it's like, I'm just jerking off all day.
By choice, though.
And I guess
for me, sometimes it's by choice.
This would.
It's definitely by choice for you.
Sure.
Yeah, no,
it's by choice for me too.
It's by choice.
It's by choice. Yeah.
I say no pussy, no pussy.
Yeah. No, I don't want pussy.
Yes, they knocking on my door.
Yeah. I'd rather jerk off.
Yes.
I'd rather jerk off wearing the VR goggles. No, but I don't know. Like it's never by choice for me. It's like if it were my choice while I'm single, I would just be fucking around and no one would ever catch feelings and it would just be like cool and you'd be on to the next one and all that shit. But it never is that. No. It's like 6 months of just fucking jerking off and kind of hitting on people that are like, what? And then meeting somebody and then being in a relationship for 5 years and then them, cheating on me or something. And then back to the basics.
That's just a hypothetical we got dropped there.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
If you believe in the multiverse.
Yes. In a different universe, you cheated on her.
Oh. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's usually like nothing, and then like 4 girls at once are about it.
It's crazy. I could never do that.
And it stresses me out.
It's so stressful.
And I make out with 3 of them, and then the one I like, I never talk to again.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
What? Oh, nice, dude. Yes.
No, I do better.
You're the man.
I hit outside my league. I do. It's nice being funny.
It's nice being funny because fat guys, we'll get like 10s and shit because they're, sometimes these like hot chicks are like sick of these idiots.
Yeah.
But I'm an idiot. But like
a different flavor.
But I'm a different flavor of dumb.
That's all it is. In fact, they go, this fat guy's gonna be nice.
Yeah, they're like, well, like at least he's got something. He's like funny. Yeah, he's never gonna cheat on me. He might be engaged in our conversation. And also, I think some women like fat guys. I think they look at our little bellies like we look at tits.
Say more. Say more. I think I just found a new religion.
Yeah, dude. This is
Say
real.
More. Wait, no.
This is real.
Okay.
Some women who like fat guys.
Yes.
They like holding our bellies. Like my chick now, I'm like, why do you like me?
This is good. The question everyone wants to get. Why the fuck are you with my ugly ass?
That really is what I'm like, there's no way that you can be into me. I'm farting all the time. I'm like, it's like dating Pumbaa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and she'll like hold my belly, like right under my belly. And I'm like, why do you like about that? And that's what she said. She's like, it's like feeling titties. You know, which could be you could take as an insult, but I'm taking it as like, you know.
But what about my titties? What do we do with those then? Don't stare. Your eyes are. I'll take my shirt off.
I got something to do with your titties. Now that I'm a bi man.
Oh my God. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Have you never been with a girl and asked like, why do you like what drew you to this?
I think I never ask. I'm scared of the answer. You know when you get in high school when you would get a test back and you just put it right in your backpack?
Yes.
Because you didn't want to know the truth?
Yes.
That's me with hot girls.
So funny.
It's like, oh, you're here? Cool.
That's so funny.
Yeah. I know I never, maybe I will ask someone. I think girls like that I'm big. I also talk.
You're funny, you're cute. You're a cute guy. You got nice eyes.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I don't ask women when I'm like I have to get into a relationship.
You're in a long relationship.
And then like 6 months in, I'm like, why are you still here? What is it about this that you're into?
Yeah, I get that. I feel like for me, I don't talk about being fat. So on here, I don't give a fuck. Or, But like with a girl, I won't bring it up. It'll be like the unspoken truth, you know? And
I don't bring it up. Hopefully she won't notice.
That's what I'm doing. I go, does she know I'm fat? Does she know I'm fat?
Yeah.
I'm literally like,
you're like
all
breaking
the
chairs and stuff. And you're like, oh, this thing's fucking.
I go, you go on the roller coaster. I love to watch.
Yeah. You have your own seatbelt for planes.
100%.
You're like, it's just more comfortable.
Yeah, I like it. You know, there's dirty. You know, I don't like the dirt.
Yeah, I'm a germaphobe.
And so I won't bring it up. And then I feel like 3 months into a relationship or something, I have to come out as fat to them. I'll be like,
how do you do that?
I'll be like, just so you know, it's so.
I'm a little heavy.
Like, how do they not laugh in my face?
Yeah, they're like, oh, we know. I've seen your tiny penis.
Yeah, I'm like, do you know how when we always fuck, I'm on bottom, so my dick is bigger?
That really is. That's true too.
Yeah.
That's true too. It's also like, you know how I'm on bottom because it's just better for me? Yeah. My dick is bigger. I don't have to like, I don't work out, so I'm shaking when I'm on top of her.
1,000%. And then you get little drops of sweat.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
I like that, though. I like that after a while, like the drops of sweat. It's the same thing like when you're crying and you like look at yourself in the mirror. You ever do that?
I get so fucking hard. If I see myself crying, I'm like, I look so cool right now. Look at me. I'm a main character.
Yes.
I'm a main fucking character right now. With just like the streaks
I'm just staring at myself. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally detached from my body and I'm like,
yeah.
Life is life.
Oh, God. I wish I could cry more.
Me too. I haven't cried in a minute. I do, before we move on, I do add the chain because if I'm on top, at least if the chain's hitting them in the face.
That's cool. You're like Drake.
I'm Drake.
You're Drake. You don't take your chains off when you're banging.
No, I never. Oh, you kidding me?
No.
I
wear like
chains
dog
on.
tags. You can't wear like a dog tag.
You wear dog tags?
You really into Eminem, dude.
I have a dog tag. Yeah.
What's it say?
Oh,
what do you get?
God.
Well, it's funny
Marshall
you say that. Yeah, it does because.
Stop.
No.
Yeah. Because, yeah.
Are you wearing it right now?
No.
It's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate. Yeah. Well, I got when one of his albums came out, he released like a bunch of merch with it, and one of the things was, and I got it for my birthday actually. My ex-girlfriend bought me so what came with it, I don't even know what happened to this. I'm just remembering this now. What came with it was a framed photo of like one of his songs written down.
Yeah.
And a dog tag that says Slim Shady on it. And then, and then
good gift for you.
A brick from his house. So the brick. One of the bricks.
I don't know.
From his old
You might have got
house.
scammed.
You
might have got scammed. What are you talking about?
There's a certificate.
This was on the wrong side of 8 Mile. You think that scumbag is selling real bricks from his house?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
So he has a warehouse just filled with bricks from his house.
No, it was a fucking limited edition.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many bricks do you think he sold?
I don't know. How many bricks did it take to make the house?
Damn, you really believe in this?
This is worse.
This is more embarrassing than God.
This is. You're a child.
Damn.
I have a brick from Eminem's real house.
I don't know where the brick went.
No.
I have no idea. I think I threw it through fucking Moby's house.
No.
And this is for you, Marshall. No, I don't know what happened to it, but I also had that thought. I was like, well, what's stopping him from just selling bricks? You know what I mean?
And then you were like, he loves me.
Yeah,
That's
I go, well, there's a certificate of authentication, and I don't think that'll be fake. Yeah. You know, they wouldn't fake that, right?
I mean, maybe.
No, just like how the Derek Jeter ball signs that I got the Staten Island Mall at a stand for $300 was real, you know?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, anyway, I didn't pay for it, but I don't know where that brick went, but it's somewhere.
Okay.
And it came in a little case, and it was kind of cool, and it like had a picture of his old house, you know?
How old were you when you got this? What birthday was this?
This was like, I was like 28.
Oh, nice.
When did the Marshall Mathers LP 2 come out? Because that was the merch for that.
Question.
I'd say like 2011, maybe 2013.
What do you think? Do you think Eminem got worse after rehab? Are you one of those people, or do you think? Are you just happy for him that?
Yeah, I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he's alive. I'm happy that he's 50 years old and his skin.
He's 50.
Yeah,
his skin looks incredible.
Does he?
Yeah, moisturizes, Botox.
Oh,
definitely.
I would do Botox.
For sure. Yeah, me too. When I get up there, I'm making this look good. I gotta start working out or something. But I'm gonna also try and.
Can I show you my I wrote your name down in the what's a plug, and then this is my Christmas list so far that my mom goes start writing a Christmas list.
CeraVe. I use CeraVe.
Yeah,
I also use that.
I asked for AM, PM, and some moisturizer.
Yeah.
She goes, make a Christmas list, and there we go. We got one thing.
I also just got vitamins. Like I'm gonna start taking multivitamins and stuff. I'm turning this all around.
What?
Nice.
What type of vitamins?
Like gummies. Like multivitamin gummies.
We're turning it around.
You got to.
You got it.
What is that? A little bit of sugar? I'm not eating fistfuls of them.
I like that.
You eat fistfuls of?
No, I would never.
No.
I mean, I have fucking eating issues.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. Kid struggles with proportions.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the question about Eminem that you just asked me that I was answering?
About what was it?
Did it get worse after rehab?
Oh, yeah, rehab.
You're happy he's alive.
Oh,
I mean, isn't his biggest song technically "Love the Way You Lie"? Like from a Billboard perspective?
I don't know. Is it? I thought it would be "Lose Yourself."
Yeah,
I think "Lose Yourself's" your whatever. This isn't the Eminem cast.
I've jerked off to the movie 8 Mile. I should just
to the Brittany Murphy sex scene.
Yeah, I just should come out and say it. I don't know. I've been holding.
You
it
have?
I have. Yeah, I've jerked off to.
Have you not?
No.
You haven't.
You'd think I would have, but
Yeah.
I don't. No, I don't want to see my friends like that.
Can I be honest? I was at a certain age where I was jerking off, and I was like, "I love you, Eminem." And still jerking off.
Oh,
it was like awesome. It was
this
like
movie rules.
Yes, it was more of like, I can't believe we're doing this.
I think they actually bang too. I also think he's gay. He's definitely
just threw out
bi.
two wild
I think he's bi.
sentences.
I also think I think he's bi or something.
I mean, all those super famous people end up like fucking dudes.
Yeah. Well, like didn't
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando fuck guy. Marlon Brando and Michael Jackson fucked, didn't they?
I thought it was Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor fucked Marlon Brando.
No, I think Marlon Brando fucked Richard Pryor.
Okay.
Okay. As an Italian.
That's what your dad said. He's like, in this house we believe that Marlon Brando fucked Richard Pryor. Okay.
You got knuckle tattoos.
I got a ton of tattoos. I got knuckle tattoos.
What's that?
I want to get a hand one. So this one's supposed to be a lighthouse, but the guy is just like, he was just he's like a good tattoo artist, but I don't like going multiple times. And this guy's like, yeah, you're gonna have to come to me like 3 or 4 times because it's gonna lighten up, and then we'll do it again, and it'll lighten up. I'm like, I don't want to, and he also talks all the time. Like he talks throughout the entire
thing. It's like
a
barber, but worse,
dude. And and he's a nice guy, but
that makes it even worse. I wish. When someone talks too much, I wish they were an asshole.
Yeah, he went to so after I got a haircut, I went to his studio and I got the not a haircut, I got the tattoo, and I went, all right, man, I'm gonna go get a haircut, and he was like, oh, I'll come with you, and he came with me to my haircut.
Oh wow!
And he just sat there.
And he just sat there and hung out and talked to the barber.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And it's fine.
That's wild.
He knew the guy, I think. He was like, oh, I know this great barber down the street. And he's like, I'll come with you.
Yeah.
All right. And it was the best haircut I ever got, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking about it.
So this guy did you a favor. This is nice.
Yeah. I'm just a fucking asshole.
That's your wedding ring finger.
Yeah.
So what are you? Do you want to get married?
I don't know.
But
are you asking?
I mean, maybe.
I don't know why. Is that
I've seen people have like wedding rings there, or like my parents have their wedding rings.
Yeah.
But they got it when they were like 65. I'm like, well, this is a fucking sure bet. What are we doing here?
I think it'll be cool with a ring on it. See a tattoo come out from the ring.
Oh,
I don't know.
Like You Are My Lights. You could even spin it. You Are My Lighthouse.
Sure.
Are you romantic like that?
No.
You're not?
No, I'm romantic. I think I'm romantic, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I got this for you, babe. You know,
years ago before we met.
It's cool though because this is the thing from Inception. This isn't cool. This is the thing from Inception.
I thought you were against the mainstream.
You hate mainstream, and you're literally getting tattoos of the most popular movie of the year.
Well, it's funny. It's like this is the thing from Inception, and this is a lighthouse. So I'm thinking doing a bunch of knuckle tattoos that are all themed from like Leonardo DiCaprio movies.
I thought you said your Leo phase was a week.
A bear fucking a man.
A bear. A rat. That would be cool.
That is good.
From the Departed.
From
the Departed.
Of course.
And all that. Yeah, I just get tattoos. Do you have any tattoos?
Nah.
You got none. That's the new tattoo, by the way.
It's no tattoos.
No tattoos.
Yeah.
I think that's fucking cool.
I would. I mean, at this point, I don't know. I like looking a little soft, you know?
Yeah, I think, and you're an actor. It works. You know what I mean?
I want to be soft.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm so big. I'm 6'2". Like, I'm a monster of a man. Imagine if I was just covered in this two sleeves.
That would be so cool.
Stop.
I literally feel like when I get a tattoo, when I have a new tattoo, there's like a confidence for like 2 weeks where you're like, look at me, you know. I'm like, oh, I got this.
You're a badass.
Thing. Yeah, I want like a hand tattoo. I want all that shit.
I knew kids growing up that would get wild. From Staten Island, I knew one kid. And he had a tattoo of the Statue of Liberty on his neck, but the Statue of Liberty had big tits.
Nice.
Cleavage, show
That's
it.
classic.
And then
Staten
also
Island.
above his eyes, he had no regrets.
Oh my god.
As like
in
eyebrows.
high school?
Yeah.
Ooh, brutal. That's
Yeah.
brutal. I knew a kid in high school who had the spider web thing right here.
Wasn't that a prison tat? I thought that was for prison people
It
only.
might be. His last name was Esposito.
Oh, you want to know something?
Yeah.
That's my family's last name.
I thought you were
Conelli, but also the other side's Esposito's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Conelli's or the Espositos.
Oh, yeah. His name was what was his name? Justin Esposito.
Wow, I don't have a cousin named Justin, but I have a lot of cousins with the last name Esposito.
He was a scary kid, dude. He was like he was a dude who was like, you know, there was all this lore about his family, you know what I mean? It was probably just some like Italian racism that the school was creating. But also
the principal?
Yeah. But also,
sure, Justin, take the lunch. Take the lunch.
Yeah.
Tell your father we say hello.
Hey, you know, I'm sick of coming here, Mr. Scott. Principal Scott. I'm sick of coming here asking for my money. I want you to pay my money. He doesn't want you to pay the money. He wants to beat the shit out of you. This kid though, he was a nice guy, but he would have all these tattoos and he was like 16. He got a car and he also sold weed.
What type of car? Infinity?
Yes.
Of course.
He had a white Infinity.
Of course.
And I remember one time.
I know this kid.
So he was like my drug dealer. Yeah. And I would call him and sometimes we'd smoke and stuff. And it was like just making small talk and stuff. And one time we're driving really fast. He's just driving really fast. And he's smoking my bong while driving. And we were about to.
Knees with the knees.
Dude, he almost fucking killed us. Like we were driving like so fucking fast, and there was a car that stopped to like, you know, turn, and I was like, yo, and we went, it was like one of those where you're like, fuck, the car's turning and all that shit.
Yeah.
I actually used to, he asked me to write his papers for him. Can you fucking believe that? I would get him good grades on his papers.
Been a real dumbass.
Yeah. All right. Okay. We're all making fun of Brendan now.
No.
But and he would pay me in like
I have bad
ounces. Yeah, I'm terrible at spelling.
Yeah.
But he would pay me in like ounces of weed. So I would give him
that's
like
incredible.
Yeah. I would do his paper and he would give me an ounce of weed, and it was good weed.
And that's better than money in high school.
Oh, it's the best, dude.
To have weed is worth more than money when it.
Oh yeah, one of my personalities. I had just watched Freaks and Geeks.
Okay.
So I started wearing a green army jacket.
Of course.
And I would have a bag of weed. One of my personalities was like 1970s guy.
Yeah.
And I would have
Jesus
and I would have a bag. I would keep all my weed on me, which was like an ounce of weed in a plastic bag in a brown bag, like that 70s show.
Sure.
And I would hold on to that, and I would be like, and I'd have a little bandana on, and I'd be like, "What's up, man?" I'd talk. Don't. Oh my God, with you, We're opening up here, okay?
Okay, Robbie.
Okay, well,
I have a question.
We can't all get our shirts from Modell's.
Yeah.
Dick's Sporting Goods over here.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't go to Marshall's today.
Would you refresh like friends with the new personalities? Would you need to re-recruit friends, or you would just keep the same?
That's
friend
hilarious. No, I would. Of course, I would stay with the same group of friends. They would just like. They'd just be like, they probably were like, oh, this is Brendan this week. He's wearing a do-rag now.
Week to week, you were different.
No, it was like month to month.
Okay,
I was wearing personalities a lot.
Amazing. I knew kids that would insist on, while driving, like rolling blunts and shit like that. It was the fucking scariest.
I would smoke a bowl while driving, but that's easy. You can look up, you go like this. I'm driving with my knees.
Yeah.
And then, that was easy.
I knew a guy, and he would literally like crush up pills and snort them as he was driving with his knees too.
Jesus Christ!
It only was downhill
from
there.
So Staten Island. Put it on the fucking the steering wheel and just go.
We'd be hitting UEC, he'd be like, let's do one more turn.
Sorry, I got 3 more turns I gotta do just to get my heart going.
100%. True. Once, I mean, it was like more dangerous than any of the fucking drugs was the cars.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah. Like we're because that's all we were doing is driving around. There's nothing to do.
There was nothing to do.
So all you're doing is taking pills and driving around.
Yeah, because you couldn't sit in the house.
No.
So the parents that were like, hang out at the house, don't leave the house, were more responsible in some ways.
Kind of. Yeah. I mean, if they were like the parents with like the cool basements and stuff where it's like, just hang out here. You can smoke here. You can hang out here. I also didn't like the parents that would smoke with us. I always thought that was really weird. It's so creepy.
I knew one guy that would be like, let's smoke and I have a sauna.
Ugh, that's creepy.
He used to go in the sauna.
Take your shirt off, kid. Come on.
No, Sebastian, you watch the door. No, Sebastian, go smoke more.
Yeah.
And they saw my belly. He's like, oh, that's one big tit.
Did any of the teachers in your school ever have sex with any of the students?
Nah.
Yeah.
Really?
Nah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Did you?
There was rumors.
There was
rumors.
Somebody went to jail.
Whoa.
After I left. But then there was rumors while I was there, and then people went to jail after I left.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Somebody else, like
How
the wrestling coach, went to jail.
We need details, Robbie. We need details.
All right, so the one that, all right, there's multiple.
There's
names.
Name names. They went to jail. There's public records.
Yeah, there is public record. I don't want to name the girls. One of them was a woman.
Don't name the girl. Name the teacher.
The teacher was a girl.
Why not name the girl?
That went arrested. That got arrested.
Why not name everybody?
Because it was my friend's older sister. My friend's older sister, teacher. She was like a prom queen situation.
And she was the teacher.
She became a teacher in the district, and then she got
English teacher.
I don't know.
It's always
probably
or social studies.
History teachers for men. English teachers for women.
Men history teachers fuck their students.
Yeah,
and I'm not turning back on that. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking
We've
to
said
it.
that on this podcast too. Yeah,
I've said history teachers are the creepiest teachers of them all.
Yeah, because anybody who is fascinated in a time where you can fuck 14-year-olds is a fucking creep.
Yes, 100. I'll tell you this: the Romans had it right. As they're like whittling an apple.
Gandhi's my favorite guy. He had multiple wives. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But the one,
a woman.
While I was there, our wrestling team like won states. Like they were very, very good. And then like the year after they had won states,
New Jersey states, fair to moderate.
New Jersey. New Jersey is one of the best athletic states in the country. What are we talking about? New Jersey's better than Long Island and Staten Island.
What are we talking about? Oh, that's New York.
Yeah, but it's better than Long Island and Staten Island.
What are you talking? That's New York.
No, I'm saying New Jersey's better than.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Because you go by state. If we're going to go by state for Staten Island and Long Island, that's New York.
I think New Jersey has more four-star recruit athletes than New York. But
I'm gonna have a word with you after the
anyways, we
could look that up.
We're gonna look that up right
all
away.
right.
Yeah, that's not a Farmer's Almanac fact. I'll tell you that. That's some bullshit.
All right. But
okay, go ahead.
The kids would be like, the wrestling coach was like molesting us, and then nobody really believed him. They were like, oh, they won states. He's good. Like these kids smoke a lot of weed. They kind of like gaslit these kids. Like 10 years later, the guy gets caught with tons and tons of child pornography in his house. And I just remember thinking, like, nobody believed my friends because they smoked a little bit of weed.
Now, what's child pornography? Like, child pornography.
That's not the that's not
like
the follow-up I thought you were going to have.
Let's dissect this part of the story. The most interesting you said
he
was...
got moved around.
Because when you hear that somebody has child pornography on their computer, you think little kids. But it could be like just 16, 17-year-olds.
Still who he's teaching. He's a 50-year-old
I know.
man.
Hey, look, I'm only into grown people.
Yes, beautiful.
You know?
Beautiful.
I'm not a pedophile.
That's good.
No matter what you read in the papers.
No,
Hey,
I don't read no
we didn't
papers.
do due diligence before you came on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. There was a teacher in my middle school who was just like that. Like he was friends with one kid in particular. Like they were like buddies, like really close friends. Yeah. And this one kid didn't have any other friends. So he was just friends with him, which was weird a little bit, but it was always so like, whatever. And then this guy would he just loved the kids. And he was like the cool middle school teacher. He's an English teacher. He brought all of the kids, everyone in his class, to go see The Phantom Menace with him. Weird. And which, also weird. But it's like when you weren't in his class, because I wasn't in his class, we would make fun of my friend Robbie, who loved him. He was like, oh, Mr. Blah, blah, blah is the fucking best. He brought us to see Phantom Menace. Sure. He brings candy and he hangs out with us. He talks to us after school.
He's got a van.
We
hang in the back. We go in his basement.
Curves. And he would... and we'd be like, dude, fucking Mr. Blah, blah, blah is a pedophile. Like, we'd like bust his balls about it. And then turns out he was a fucking pedophile. And they found all these, they found the journals of the kid that he was friends with. The kid who he was friends with, that's why you don't write anything down. The kid who was friends with.
I think whose side do you want?
Yeah, I think it's good to
I think
it's
I don't know. The RICO Act.
Yeah.
The kid wrote all in his journals, today, Mr. Blah blah blah, and I kissed and stuff.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow. That's tough.
He went to jail.
Good.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, you gotta go to jail.
Beautiful. The podcast.
Hey,
beautiful. I use that. I throw beautiful around. It's too much.
I like beautiful.
It's good.
I like when someone's got one thing that they say. My dad would say fabulous all the time, which was hard growing up.
Would he say it in like a tough? Well, fabulous.
No. He was like, he would go fabulous. He would do it just like that.
Really?
He was a very he's very feminine. My dad. Or he used to be. Now he's just old. Oh. But he used to be really feminine, and he would I remember there was a time we were in Vegas, and he comes out, and we're trying to get a cab, and there's a bunch of young adults standing around having cool. They look cool.
You're like, these are hot
and I'm a young kid. I'm 14 years old, so I'm looking. I'm like, oh man, that's so cool. And then my dad's like, we need a cab, and then one pulled right up, and he went fabulous. And all of the kids over there just started cracking up and pointing at him, and it embarrassed me so much. So I don't like that kind of shit.
You don't like fat. You don't like your father.
I don't like my dad.
That's the core of this. You hate your father.
But I'm taking it out on a word. Yeah, exactly. I don't like my dad who took me out on a vacation.
My dad has effeminate hands.
Does he? What does that mean? Oh, he does this.
He'll sit at my dad loves if we eat a big meal. Of course, we have Sunday dinner. Yeah. With God bones. I would also do Sunday dinner with no shirt on.
Do you still do? Oh, that's with a wife beater on?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I would wear my grandpa's wife beater, and me and him would wear no shirts because we get gravy stains on our shirts the whole time.
That's insane.
True trash. Who knew I would grow up to do pills?
Yeah.
The signs were all there.
Yeah. You should have invested in OxyContin when you were younger. You'd be a millionaire right now.
So, but my dad, after dinner, he likes to talk, and he just goes like this and this and this.
And what does he talk about?
I usually would talk about work. He go, yeah.
I think you can make this masculine, though.
Yes.
A lot of my bosses do. Yeah, you could do what am I thinking about?
Someone told me, they go, you have silly hands.
Yeah.
What, you slide a hand magician?
You have a quarter?
Oh, do you actually know a magic trick?
I do know a magic trick. Here, hold on.
Okay.
With the rat.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, boom.
Shut the fuck
Wow.
There it is. Sleight of hand.
I got into
where
magic.
is it? It's in his ear.
Whoa! Actually, your sleight of hand was pretty good.
And it's
Because I
in
thought
his
it was over
ear.
there.
It's in his ear.
When I was a kid, I went through a magic phase where I was like, I would love to be a magician.
I had a magic face too.
Of
Yeah.
course, and you
I
got the little
actually did
box.
as well.
I
with,
didn't
like,
get the
Yeah.
box.
20. What was your phase then?
I would go on.
You didn't have tricks that you bought at a magic store?
You know, I would make little home magic tricks. No, I would look up like card tricks and stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of them aren't even tricks. They're just like math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the 777, and then
Yeah.
I could find your card. We do it 3 times. I know your card.
Yeah. A
It's
lot of that.
It's
Lot
just
of that.
logic. It's
Yeah.
not. There's
Well, there's the one where like you have the card. You're able to grab 2 cards and you go, oh, you see this? This is the
Yeah.
top card, and then you go like that, and you go, and then you pick up the other card that was behind it, and you go, what happened? That's magic.
You wanted skill.
You
I
want-
was more on the math and shit you bought in a
But
store.
that's cool though.
It is cool.
Like
Yeah.
the harder it is because of the math, the cooler it is. The
I
one
just-
where you can't explain it.
Yeah, I do little riddles. That's my TikTok. It's filled with tits and riddles.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, give me a riddle. Hit me with one.
You want a riddle?
You should add that to the show. Be like,
Riddles?
okay, now here's the top part where we give riddles to our guests.
we
let's-
did one episode where we did riddles.
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
We did one episode.
I'm
One,
a fucking hack.
So
Been there, done that. Sagalow, welcome to the pod.
2022.
yeah.
No, we did because I got super into these math fucking riddles.
Okay.
And then I heard Einstein. Also,
Math riddles.
Yeah.
You mean like addition and subtraction and
It's just like what are the
so
odds?
what's 4 plus 4?
Yeah.
That's a riddle.
It's a riddle for a man that doesn't know.
Depends on how
Yeah.
smart you are. Yeah.
What is a riddle?
Yeah,
But besides something you don't know.
So it's stuff like that. that I'm
Besides
into.
questions that you don't know.
It's like if 100 people are in the same room, what are the odds that 2 people will have the same birthday?
What are the odds? 100%. I don't know.
Tie.
I don't know.
What are the top odds?
The top odds?
Or it's like 50
Is that a
people.
riddle?
No, that's what
So
I'm saying.
there's
It's like
50
math.
people in a room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks though. That's not a riddle.
Sure,
That's
I'm
like
pulling
an
out pen and
SAT
paper.
question.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I hate that. What's the answer?
It's over 50%.
Okay, why?
Because you need to look at the percentage of people that won't have the same
What
birthdays.
kind of
and
fucking
do
riddle
math
is this,
that
dude?
way.
If I was going over a bridge and some troll came out and was like, "You're on a train going 40 miles an hour,"
It's just a math teacher.
like fuck no, ask me.
Yeah,
I
Mr.
don't know.
Was that you? No. The years have been bad on me.
Ask me something like what's red and white and red all over or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, a newspaper or some shit like that.
Yeah,
a bloody zebra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a newspaper. What's black and white and red all over? A newspaper. But then everybody knew it, so you go a zebra that's been fucked in the ass.
Yeah. It was always a twist. It was always a plot twist.
Do you know any real riddles? Not things that I need a fucking calculator for.
What was the riddle? One of the riddles I
forget. I know the answers. I forget the question.
I forget the question.
What's that one where it's like
What a
a
buzzkill.
plane crashes with 80 people on it, and everybody dies. How many survivors or whatever the fuck that is, or something like that. You know what I mean? How many survivors did they bury, or something like that?
Oh, none.
None, because you don't bury
Yeah.
the survivors.
Sure. Yeah. Of course. It's just like wordplay. It's just
Yeah.
like, are you
Now,
listening?
I'm sorry that there wasn't no carry the one for that one, but Miss fucking Einstein over here.
Miss Einstein. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I would marry Einstein in a heartbeat.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I
Oh,
wouldn't. He fucking looking at me looks like his balls smell.
You're right.
Yeah.
His hair screams stinky balls.
Yeah, he didn't take care of himself. He was too smart.
Thank you.
His brain was going too much to
We-
take care of himself.
We need to start spreading this. Guys who are too smart have stinky balls.
Yeah, what do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
You want a dumb guy or a guy whose balls smell?
Yeah. I would take a guy whose balls smell, because with a smart guy or woman or whatever, you can invest in stuff, and he probably has a Roth IRA, and you're pretty comfortable for the rest of your life. But and then you can teach him to scrub his balls and or cunt, depending on what you're into.
When you came in, you noticed my Halloween decorations.
I loved your decorations. I love
Do you have?
decorations. I love.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Christmas guy.
Oh, okay.
See,
Welcome
now my
to.
problem-
I like that. I'm a Christmas guy through
I
and through.
love Christmas.
Real tree, fake tree.
Real tree.
Ooh, doggy, we're playing.
Real tree, but I'm poor, so I can't really afford it now. But we do have a fake tree that we're gonna put up, which is fine. But a real tree, you can't beat that smell. When you walk in and you're like, oh, that smell. But then there's also the underlying fear of it being too dry, and the lights and it catching fire,
and family dying,
and your whole family dying.
Yeah, that's the risk.
Yeah.
They should make a Christmas song about that.
About the whole family dying.
Fear of your family dying from a Christmas tree burning up.
I worked overtime so I could get my family a real Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's like Christmas shoes.
Yeah, it is the Christmas shoes. Yeah, and of course I bought
Christmas shoes too.
Yeah, I bought the cheap
Christmas
fucking
tree.
Christmas tree lights.
Yeah.
And of course they caught in flames.
Yeah, and I didn't even set it up right. I just threw the lights onto the tree because I'm like, that's kind of cool too.
Can I give you a tip?
Hit me.
You're gonna do a fake tree, get a wreath.
Oh, a real wreath.
A real wreath. They're not as expensive, and
for the door.
And the smell. Yeah.
Do you keep it on the inside?
The inside.
I kept it on the inside.
It's for you.
Wreath on the inside.
No, you hang it on like a place of the wall that's open.
Oh, okay.
And it smells.
You don't even put it on the door. Just a place in the wall.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. Not on the door.
Nah, I'll do it right.
For me.
I'll do it right in a place where there's a little space on my wall.
Okay.
I'll do like a nice wreath.
See, now my problem is my place, and I'm going to send you
Happy
pictures.
we're spitballing this.
Yeah. I'm going to send you
figure
pictures.
Out your Christmas problems.
My place is too cluttered. I have a small apartment, so it's like really what it's too cluttered. I need room to do all this shit because you got tons of room here.
Yeah,
you could put up. And everything's clean. I'm sure you vacuum and shit.
I occasionally, people come in and out of my house.
Oh, yeah.
All the pussy.
Yeah, of course, all that pussy. And I've also refused to take my shoes off, so you're gonna have to vacuum it up.
Busting out the vacuum as soon as you leave.
But it's very comfortable. It's so nice. If I was a lady and I came here and I saw that, I'd be like, this is the guy. He's got his shit up here taken care of. It's organized.
That's literally my goal, to make girls feel comfortable.
Yeah, organization is huge. It's so important.
You brought up Marie Kondo.
Yeah, my lady is not organized. I'm the organized one.
That's the opposite of
she
the norm.
throws. Yeah, that is the opposite of the norm.
Yeah. Wow. Flip it on its head.
Yeah.
No gender norms in your home.
Yeah, exactly.
That's beautiful.
She throws her credit cards and her IDs
throws
everywhere.
Her credit cards.
She's I'm like, you gotta get a wallet. You gotta get some. And what's the worst part is that she's like, I know, and then it makes me feel bad. Because I'm like, I'm not going to bust her balls about it too much. You don't want to
parent your partner.
No, of course not.
Yeah. But to throw your credit card. My dad he teaches me one thing. He goes, only one thing only. He takes out his fancy hands.
Yeah.
And he goes, find a spot. He goes,
find a spot.
Put your wallet in the same spot.
Yeah, that's what I do. I as soon as we moved in, I put a fucking thing right next to the door with a bowl in it so that you put your keys, your wallet, your headphones, all that shit in there. So the minute you're leaving, you can do that. This is what I always say, okay? And you can take this with you. Here's a little advice.
Okay.
If it takes less than 5 minutes to do it now.
That is good.
That's good advice, and that's why I always jerk off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why I always have sex before I leave.
Yeah, always fucking. I always tell my girl, I go, if it takes less than 5 minutes to do it, let's do it right now.
Yeah.
That is good. Wow, a little sneaky advice over there.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I love leave shit by the door.
Leave shit
you
by
don't
the
need
door.
to be fucking patting yourself down.
No. Now you reach it through your backpack or whatever the fuck, and you're like, where is it? I don't want to look for things.
You want to know what type of psychopath I deal with that's sitting next to you? Kid doesn't even have a ring for his keys.
What do you just keep
his keys? He keeps
now I have a ring
loose because I've given you 3.
I used to not have a wallet.
Crazy.
I used to go out with just a license, a credit card, and a key. And a phone.
He would have 2 keys and his
what I got going on.
Now I have a wallet.
Wallet.
Oh, nice. The Ridge wallet.
Oh,
the Ridge wallet.
You want?
Okay.
Packed.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had a Ridge wallet for a minute.
Yeah.
So that's what I got. The wallet.
You don't feel corny with the Ridge wallet?
No. Why?
You have a podcast. You have a Ridge wallet.
This
it's like,
all
right.
Something, but it looks just like it.
Yeah.
No,
it is a Ridge.
No,
that is definitely the logo.
Is this the Ridge? Really?
So.
No, I don't feel corny because my wallet is awesome.
Okay.
Keys. Boom.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nice.
One little
identifier.
One little identifier.
It says Bort.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's funny, right?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
You
watch The Simpsons?
No, I don't watch The Simpsons, but
so there's a episode of The Simpsons where Bart, they go to a theme park and Bart is looking for his name on a keychain, and he's like, all they have is Bort, and he's like, Bort? And then he's like, who's named Bort? And then someone walks by, and they're like, Mom, can I have a key? And she's like, come along, Bort. And then a guy turns around and goes, what? Were you talking to me? And he goes, no, my son is also named Bort. Very funny. Now,
I've seen that clip.
I went to Universal Studios, and they have a Simpsons land, and wouldn't you know it, they got Bort keychains.
Yeah, that's funny.
Boom. So there you go. That's what you need. Because this is a little thing where you go, oh, I went with my dad. You know, it's nice.
You went with your dad?
Yeah.
Fabulous! Hey, he's not embarrassing you as much in Universal, okay?
No. Everybody's saying fabulous at Universal.
Also, I can imagine him going down a roller coaster. Just
fabulous! Yeah.
Wow, he must be fun to go out to eat with.
Sometimes.
It's fabulous.
Sometimes. I get a lot
Irish?
of shit from him. He's Russian and Jewish.
Russian.
Russian. Sagalow is a Russian name.
Ah.
It comes from Sagalov. Sagalov. No, he's fine to go out with. Every time I go out to dinner with him, it always has me like, nothing's ever fucking good enough. You know what I mean?
For him.
Yeah. Nothing's ever good enough for him.
Where are you going out to eat?
No, my life is not good enough for him. You know, it's always something. There's always something that he's got to be like, you know, he's parenting me.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, you're a stand-up comedian.
I could tell him, yeah. Oh, one time we went out to dinner, and he asked me if I had a plan B, and I cried. So.
In the restaurant?
What restaurant?
I'm picturing chili.
Diner.
Oh, diner.
Damn. Into your fucking pancakes. No,
Damn.
Daddy, stand-up is it.
This was years ago, too.
Yeah.
This was 2020.
Yeah.
No, it was years ago, and I was like,
I
was like, don't ever ask me that again.
Oh my.
Although now I'm like, yeah, you kind of had a point.
And I said to my parents the other day, I go, I wish I did anything else.
Yeah, I wish I had I just wish this was working.
Sure.
I would love health insurance. I would love to like just be comfortable. I want to move to a house. I want to have a family.
You want to have kids?
I want to have maybe kids, I think. I don't know.
How long are you with your girl for?
Like a year.
Okay.
So yeah.
No, no questions.
But you started living together within a year of dating?
Yeah, because she got priced out by her landlord.
Yeah.
So
it's probably happening a lot right now.
Yeah, it's happening a lot.
People
Girls
moving
are getting
in.
priced out and moving in quick.
Yeah. Classic New York romance.
When Harry Met Sally.
There comes a time in every relationship when
rent
your
is too expensive,
gets priced out by her fucking pedophile landlord.
Oh my god!
And you got to move in whether you're ready for it or not.
Yeah, it's good to just learn if you two work or not.
Yeah, and we're working. It's good.
That's nice.
You know, so it's originally she moved into she was like, I gotta go, and she started looking for places, and we had that conversation, and I was like, I just don't know if we're ready yet, so look for different places, which is the worst part, because I'm like, I'm already putting all my I'm like, I don't know if we're ready, and then I'm like, all right, move in. You know what I mean? So that's always in the back.
You did both.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know if we're ready. You know, look, we haven't even been dating a year. Why don't you look for a room? And she's like, okay, and it just wasn't working out. And I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm living like in poverty as well. So let's just move in together. I want a 1-bedroom. I'm 30 whatever years old. I need to get the fuck out of here. I was living in a house with like 4 roommates that were constantly changing. Like Craigslist had a hold on my fucking apartment where they were like, all right, take that guy out, put this one in. And it was constant fighting. It sucked ass. The people were off. You know, it was like off the boat people too who like don't trust me and I don't know what the fuck they're saying. I was like, we gotta move in. Let's move in.
Because that's the only way you could have fucking afford a place.
Exactly.
Is if you live with someone.
I think I could afford this place though without her.
This place?
Not this place. Are you kidding?
No.
Well, actually,
you definitely could.
I could.
I could afford it.
Yeah.
You go on the road.
Yeah.
You can make that Zanies money.
You think that fucking Zanies money it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good, but
yeah, what are you talking? That's good.
But a lot of them aren't. You
Really?
know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Though this life sucks.
That's That's what no one says. Not enough people are saying. Remember when you first started doing comedy and everyone's like, "Only do it if you really love it."
Yeah.
This is why they said it.
Yeah. Because it's gonna ruin your life.
It's gonna ruin you.
It's gonna ruin your life, and the risk reward is good, but it's like the reward is very slim.
What's the reward? That I can't settle down because I have people in my DMs?
Yeah. What's the reward? I have to be nice to people that are fucking rapists because they might help my career in a way. I have to bite my tongue around people that are known molesters, and I have to be like, okay, and then my girlfriend's like, are you not going to say anything to that guy? And I go, no, he might help us,
Hey, at least you said us.
Beautiful.
Fabulous. This has been so much fun. I had so much fun, man.
Are we done? We're done?
Wait, let me check what time it is. How long
I'm
did
having
we do,
fun,
Robbie?
man.
I don't know. We could keep going.
Yeah, we could keep going. So
I
tell
was
me.
gonna say,
Go ahead.
You
Robbie.
hate mainstream things, love Christmas.
I know.
Have you always been a Christmas head? Are you always?
That's all I learned about you
Have
today.
you-
Is that you're a fucking liar.
Oh, I lie all the time.
Have you always loved?
Lying is the best.
Yeah.
Lying
sure.
is the best.
So fun.
I love a lie so much. I'll even, like, when someone calls me on a lie, I fucking believe my lie. And if you're calling me on the lie, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Because you don't believe me? Oh, okay. You don't believe me, even though I'm lying. I go, that's really fucked up that you don't believe me.
There is a level, I feel like,
You don't trust me.
where it is strange to call someone on a lie. Like, if it's a small thing, why are you calling somebody out? Even if you know it's a lie, just let them lie.
I think it's funny when people do small lies. Just for
Yeah,
their own
let them
ego.
lie. Who cares?
Yeah, I'll do that sometimes. I'm trying to remember what like sometimes it's just easier to lie. When like you ever meet somebody and you're like, hey, and they'll be like, I'm Brendan, and they're like, Randy, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm Randy.
I'm not gonna see you again.
I'm Randy.
Yeah.
I did that for a long time in an office I worked in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the person that did payroll though, so that was the problem.
They're like, there is no Craig.
Yeah.
What was the name you gave them?
Sal.
Oh,
They
yeah.
thought you were Sal?
You got a Sal vibe.
I do have a Sal vibe.
You got a Sal vibe.
I don't look Italian. I look like
you look Italian.
I look Italian?
Yeah.
I feel like we look like Russian nesting dolls.
You do look Russian though too.
I do look.
Are you
like
100% Italian?
No, I'm Swedish.
Oh,
so
nice.
I got
Yeah,
that
there's
Scandinavian blood.
Yeah, until you start talking.
Yeah, I know.
And then it's
a real fucking meatball of a man.
Yeah. But I do love Christmas.
Always have?
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna-
Wait, do you have Halloween decorations
Ow,
up?
I just fucking.
What'd you do?
I bit my. Something happened. I think I shaved wrong, or something. You know when like.
Are you okay? No, we've never had someone die on the pod before.
Damn.
You've never had that where one of your mustaches stabs you.
A
One of
little
your
bit.
mustache
Yeah,
hair
yeah.
stabs you.
No, I've never had.
Never had that.
If I'm being honest, I just started a beard growing kit.
Ow.
That hurt, huh?
That hurts. Yeah.
Wow, are you okay?
You started a beard growing kit.
I started derma rolling my.
And you believe that works? I have one.
Don't make me crumble.
You have one?
I had one.
You
Yeah,
had one, right?
Yeah, well, they so you probably get this too, but like people will hit you up and they'll ask if you can plug something on your Instagram,
yeah,
we'll send you some free shit. So I was doing that for a little bit just to get some free shit.
Sure.
And one of the things was a roller, and I was like, this is cool, and I was doing it every day. And I was like, there's no way this fucking works.
Did it work at all?
No, it's a fucking
Stop.
scam.
Stop.
It's a scam.
Stop.
There is no.
This is my new identity. Because wait, he didn't believe me that big men are hotter with beards. There's
Big men are hotter with beards.
Yeah, I can't
you need
believe.
a beard because you got to cover up this whole fucking thing. You know what you should do? What does work? Take one of those pebble rock things and go like this. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You know, women do that shit all the time where they have this like
they put it in the freezer or something to make it cold, and they rub their face
like
out.
This, and then it takes all the fluids that are here, constantly pushes them back a little bit. So it like skinnies your face up a little bit. But
that's the problem, my face.
Yeah, I need one of those.
Yeah, I need a paint roller. What are we talking? I'll just be walking around with a backpack full of fat behind me. What are we gonna do?
Staple to your back.
Yeah. I look like a fucking turtle.
That's hilarious.
Like, look at that skinny man with a tumor on his back.
There is no cure for hair growth. There's nothing. You can't do anything. If your face doesn't grow a beard, you know what you got to do? You got to get skinny because there's probably a beard growing in there. But
you think under the fat? Like
Yeah.
It's like when you cut the core of the earth open. There's just a layer of hair underneath.
Yes, yeah. I think that's what happens. You get skinny, your testosterone or whatever. I don't know. I don't know.
You're on a diet.
About.
You said. What diet you do?
I'm not eating like shit. I'm trying. I'm staying off not coffee. Jesus. I'm staying off soda.
Soda. Do you drink regular or diet? You did.
Diet. Come on. I drink regular.
Oh, really?
I'm a regular guy. There's no point in doing a diet.
What do you mean?
There's no point in doing Diet Coke. It sucks.
Have you had Coke Zero? It's a Diet Coke for men.
Coke Zero does taste good, though.
See?
Coke Zero tastes like Coke.
Oh, it tastes
But then there's
good.
that little bit of not Coke there. Yeah, there's a little bit of like, this isn't Coke. I don't like this that
Keeps
much.
you honest.
Yeah, keeps you like not going to it all the time.
So you be at home and you be drinking regular Coke with your girlfriend being like, why do you love me?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm like making her drink it too. Like I every girl I date.
She's like, because I can't afford to live anywhere else in New York City.
Yeah,
That's why I love you.
I can't believe.
What do you mean love? You're my landlord.
She had nowhere to go, and you're like, why do you love me? I can't afford
You pay
to
my
live
rent.
anywhere. Move in with me.
Yeah.
Now, baby, tell me, what the fuck you
Now,
love
if you're
about
gonna live with me, you're gonna have to answer some questions. Question number one: why do you like me? No, I would drink. I got a big fucking 2-liter of Coke, and every time we'd eat, we were eating like shit: Chinese pizza, burgers, diner. Get a Coke, enjoy it. But now we got bubbly seltzer in the place.
Okay.
And
the brand bubbly.
Yeah.
You're not just flexing that your salsa has bubbles.
It's got some bubbles.
You know that flat salsa people
We got
drink?
some bubbly water, and she's cooking. So she's cooking like good shit. Last night we had chicken with a small portion of pasta and broccoli.
Who are you lying to?
No, it's good. With nothing on it,
Bro, you did plain pasta?
Yeah.
There's no way you ate dry pasta. There's
Not
no
a little
way.
oil?
No, there's oil.
A little
bit of
cheese.
oil. I don't know. Whatever.
Look at this. Do you know what plain pasta with nothing tastes like?
No.
Who
That's
are you lying
painful.
to? First you said small pasta and you took one hand, and then you went like this. You went small pasta and took the other hand and did another bigger pasta.
Well, I did do that. She gave me shit last night because I'm eating the chicken with the pasta with the broccoli and the carrots, and that's my plate, and it tastes good. And then I go to get my seconds, and I fucking dump more pasta on it, and I sit down, and she looks at me, and she's like, she starts her sentence, and I go, what? And she starts it and stops it, which is fucking annoying. She goes, and I'm like, what? And she's like, no, nothing.
Oh, fuck you.
And I go,
fuck
you gotta say it now.
Yeah.
And she's like, maybe we can start. She always says we, like she's doing it.
Sure. Maybe
She's
we
like,
could start coming not as fast.
making me. Yeah, exactly. Maybe we can start
getting
making
hard.
me orgasm.
Yeah.
She goes, maybe we can like lower the portions of the thing. Dude, my second plate was covered in this plain pasta.
Bigger than the first.
Yeah.
I love when seconds are more than the first.
Yeah. She said to me, she's like, maybe we should have cookies in here just to have a little snack so that you don't, go for a second plate. I don't know.
Well, now that's some fat logic.
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't tell her this, but in my head, I'm like, I'm going to eat like 3 of those sleeves of the cookies. Like, I'm going to finish the cookies.
You know you're eating a lot of seconds when the health benefit is eat cookies.
Yeah. Like, she's like, oh, maybe you got to eat some cookies.
Yeah, you know what'll help you fucking not being fat? Eat cookies.
Yeah, oh, man, maybe you need to eat a stick of butter.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, so I'm trying, I'm like.
Sure, it's fucking hard.
Dude, I like, I
How
got
long
into
have
them.
were you overweight as a kid or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've always just been
Fucking sucks.
just chubby.
You're
like,
chubby. You're not like
just always chubby.
yeah,
always
yeah.
chubby, always like flabby.
Yeah.
I've had tits in middle school where I'm like, they're not like these, but I'm like, they're like lit. But like when you're younger,
Well,
you're
your
like,
friends
oh
would ask to
my
touch 'em.
God, look at
Yeah.
this. Like you think you're fat and you're not fat until you look back on it and you're like, oh God, I wish I could get back to that fucking weight.
I know.
Yeah, I've always been a fatty. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm trying to remember it. Fuck.
You were eating healthy and you're with your
No,
girl.
don't guess.
Don't guess.
Don't
Sebastian
guess.
is
Don't
awesome. Wow,
$20.
Sebastian, your beer's coming in nice. The Thermarole works.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah, we've been eating I haven't done processed food in 28 days.
Oh, what's that? What's processed food? Like McDonald's or something?
Anything
Pretty
in
much
a container.
anything.
Anything in a container.
Yeah.
Like what?
So
We've been eating like fruit,
So what do you eat? You eat fruit?
I eat
You
meat.
do this
fruit,
Yeah, he
and
does it with
meat.
me.
Yeah.
Now
Why do you need to?
Because he stands with his man. He stands by your man.
You live here?
No.
But I force him to
That's
eat like
crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, we gotta have a hot person on the pod. You know what I mean?
Of course.
I
But
tell him.
but for you to do the diet with him is like insane.
No, such. What are you
No,
doing?
no,
to me?
it's nice,
What do you
it's
want me to
nice.
fail?
It's nice. It's nice.
He's
It's
trying to
nice.
keep me. He's trying to keep me fresh and young.
Yeah. So you're just eating fruit?
No, we eat
Fruit, like
meats.
grass fed. Like we know where the food comes from.
We eat organic.
I know where my
produce.
food comes from. Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've been at nights scrolling Uber Eats
Okay.
for a half hour every night, just because I miss it.
Yeah. You got Uber Eats?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Ugh, it's depressing.
I know.
Scrolling Uber Eats or even Grubhub, like just scrolling is depressing.
I delete Uber Eats like a Hinge profile.
They want you to delete it.
Yeah.
They don't
This
want
is the
to-
app. This is the app made to be deleted.
Yeah, no, not
Uber Eats.
My Uber Eats. I'll like look at it.
You need a girl to come cook you some food.
He's a good cook. He's become a good cook.
You
now.
cook?
Yeah,
cook.
he's become a
yeah.
good cook.
I cook.
Italian.
I go down on girls.
Nice. Well, that's not Italian. Holy shit! Sebastian gives head.
You know what? Not as much as I should.
I of course go down. I mean, I go down. I finger. The last resort is my penis
Oh my god!
because this thing is a loaded gun.
I feel you. It is in Daddy's closet.
Yeah. Oh
This
yeah.
thing is ready to go up.
Oh yeah. In any minute.
I cut my finger, and I'm talking to this girl, and she goes, "What finger, left or right?" That was her first question. Not,
Nice,
"Are you
dude.
okay?"
Yes. Nice, dude.
That's
Yeah.
how you know my dick game is weak.
Hell yeah. That's why I bite my nails.
You bites, you don't clip.
No, I bite them like crazy. This is like it's like
Let me see. Fingers out.
no way.
Fingers out. Let's be vulnerable. Show me. Ah, cute.
What do you think?
I feel like I've learned a lot about you by looking at your fingernails.
Like what?
That you bite.
Careful.
That you bite them.
Yeah.
That you bite them.
I bite them.
Give them a couple wash, maybe.
You don't think I
Ooh.
wash my hands here?
No, I think that you got a little like
I got crud underneath.
you got a little crud.
Let me see. Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
yours are
nice.
perfect.
But look at this.
Now what's that?
I was peeling an apple, and I fucking peeled a chunk of my skin off my finger.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah. So
Damn, dude.
that's why
Yeah.
I also started since we also haven't been drinking. And
Nice.
So, yeah. So that's
How long have you gone?
28 days. So today's
28
This is the
days,
whole
no
thing.
drinking.
29,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long are you going for?
30
30.
tomorrow.
Nothing's gonna happen after 30.
I know.
I was gonna say I don't binge drink, but I binge drink just occasionally.
Yeah, that's good. I like a couple years ago. I took a month off of drinking, and nothing happened. I didn't lose weight. I didn't like get any clarity. I didn't like lose the puffiness in my face.
Sure.
You got to do 2 months. 2 months, you start seeing
You
stuff.
see what I have on my fridge. Now this is embarrassing to say. The saying I have on my fridge: 2 weeks you feel it, 4 weeks you see it, 8 weeks they see it.
That's great.
This is some anorexic shit.
Oh, I did see that. I didn't even read that.
Yeah, and
I saw like some sort of like some sort of thing that you wrote that was like some sort of like
Hey, this seems personal.
Inspiration.
I'm gonna glance over that. This is
God, I
not
don't
for
wanna-
me.
No.
Some,
I think my
I
dad's
just meant him.
some
This
bumper
is-
sticker
yeah.
shit. I don't want to.
I have that on my fridge. It's because you're right. It takes 2 months for shit
2
to
months.
change.
Yeah, 2 months to at least have people notice it.
And that's all I want. I want people to notice and then instantly gain it all back.
Yeah, I did keto a couple of like last year at some
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
and I lost 25 pounds. It was
Nice.
great, but like that shit, you can't. I'm weak, like keto, you can't keep up with.
No, you can't.
Yeah, but and then when you get off that diet, there's nothing feels better than
Pizza.
Pizza.
Just slam it. What's your
Burger.
fucking junk food of choice?
Like fast food, like Burger King or Wendy's.
Burger King's your number one.
Um,
I'm trying to see if you have good taste in it.
Wendy's is my number
Wendy's.
one.
Now we're playing.
He's like
Wendy's
Burger King
is my
too
number
mainstream. Gotta go
Yeah,
Wendy's.
yeah.
He's like, I want to say Burger King, McDonald's.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I'll
yeah,
tell you
that.
Wendy's order right here. I
Hit
get
me,
If I'm really fucking going hard in the paint.
Dave's Triple.
No. Oh no, I don't like the onions. I do a Baconator.
I love the Baconator.
I do a Baconator, and then I do large fries, of course, with the large Coke Zero. They got Coke Zero there. And then I'll do 2 chicken BLTs.
That's crazy. Adding anything more to that order.
What are you talking about? If we're already going to go on, if we're in the deep end, bro, let's fucking swim.
Yeah. It doesn't mean you have to put an anchor on your ankle.
I'm trying to die, motherfucker. Drown me in that fucking crispy. You won't get anything else on the side. Who are you lying to?
Side? What are you? You're ordering 2 meals.
What do you mean?
What do you get? What do you get?
I'll get either the Baconator with the large fries and the large Coke, and that's it. Or I will
Look at the judgment.
Or I'll get almost the same thing, but a Dave's triple.
Oh, okay.
Like a plain Dave's triple, like just the cheese.
You've never got a burger on the side, like a $1 menu? It's
I've
$1.
gotten a burger on
it's
the
$1,
side.
those things.
Yeah, the $1 menu is different.
If I go to McDonald's, I'll get a plain number, whatever it is, where it's 2 cheeseburgers, but they're
Number 2.
tiny.
Best
Number
item.
2.
Best item on the menu.
And then I'll throw another burger on top of that.
Yeah,
I'll go, give me another one of those.
We're talking.
Yeah. Not really.
Calorie-wise, it's the same
no,
thing.
because the Baconator is fucking huge.
Yeah, but calorie-wise, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but who counts those?
I said when I'm really playing, I was like, oh, this man's gonna meet me, and he's like, I get the salad that one needs. Way to fucking throw me in the deep end.
When I was living in Astoria, there's a 24/7 Burger King, but only the drive-through is 24/7.
I know exactly which one. It's right off the RFK bridge.
Yes, right off the RFK, going right into the highway.
Yep.
And I would stand in that line like every night. And I would just stand in the drive-through line in between cars, and I would just get Burger King.
Do you think your neighbors would see you?
No, and I wouldn't care if they did. I don't give a shit. If you're standing in line of the drive-through, to me that's like the mother of invention. You know what I mean? Like, I'm smart.
Like they're looking at him like he's a genius.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa, damn, our neighbor's brilliant.
Yeah, Teresa, we didn't have to buy the car to get Burger King. We could have just walked. We bought this damn car to get drive-thrus.
The only time it's embarrassing is when the car behind you. That's the only time I'm embarrassed by it, because I like look at them and they're like, staring at me. They're like, look at this fucking guy.
Especially if it's some hotties.
Oh, if it's hotties, I'll get in the car. I go, hey, this one's on me if I can just enjoy the heat.
Wow, I can't believe you really left me out to dry.
Yeah.
That's okay. This has been great. I've had such a fucking blast.
I've had so much fun.
Thanks for coming on.
Man.
Yeah, bro.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just come, we bullshit. I think you're mad funny.
I think you're so funny, too.
I like your clips. You're fucking out there. Everyone should go check out your clips. Plug your social media for people.
At Brendan Sagalow, BrendanSagalow.
Yes.
Easy to find. I'm the 4th Brendan, okay? So if you look up Brendan on Instagram, and the 4th guy, that's me.
Who's number 1? Frasier?
In my heart, yeah.
Everyone loves him now. If I was to give advice to a hot celebrity, like what Tom Holland should do, is he should get super ugly. So then in the future, people
go away for a couple years, make it seem. It's so funny, dude. I was watching an interview with Brendan Fraser, and there is a little thing of like, you're playing this shit up. Yeah. You're playing it. Your team has told you, like, you are everyone feels bad for you. They want you to win. They think you're cute. They want you to be like this cute, like sad, like cry a lot, play this shit up. And I'm starting to realize it. I'm like, every interview you have to be like, I'm just so happy to be back.
100%.
I didn't really go anywhere, but I'm happy to be back.
It's such bullshit.
Yeah, like you're a fucking
Andrew
liar.
Garfield, leave, get fat, enjoy years of your life.
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah. Like, just go enjoy yourself for years and get fat, lose your hair.
Yeah. I'm happy that Brendan Fraser's back. It's nice to have a Brendan in the industry.
That's nice.
You feel supported?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Because when you hear Brendan, everybody writes Brandon. They always spell it Brandon. It's nice to have somebody that's like, makes me feel bad for Brendan Fraser that they call me Brandon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
if he was more famous, this wouldn't be happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like if you're if your last name is Downey or something and you spell it they're not going to fuck that up.
Yeah.
They're going to spell it correctly because Robert Downey Jr. is very famous.
Sure.
So Brendan Fraser just needs to be fucking that famous, and I'm going to have no problem at Starbucks.
This is the goals.
That's my goal.
This is the goals. I hope The Whale is the biggest movie.
I can't wait for that to come out.
Me too. Nothing I like than a fat guy getting in a fatter shit.
Yeah, a fat guy named Brendan. This is my life story.
I like he shows up to set day one, not fat enough.
Yeah. It'd be worse if he showed up to set and they were like, wow, that's great. He's like, I'm not even in it yet. I'm like, oh, jeez.
Wow, the makeup department gets it.
Oh, wow. We really need to. I mean, they've outdone themselves this time. You look disgusting. Fat.
Well, congrats on that. Congrats on the whale.
Thank you very much.
Robbie, what do you want to plug?
Just this podcast. Please go to the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube, Loud About Nothing.
Yes, we're doing the YouTubes now.
Yeah, we're trying to get on YouTube more.
Check out YouTube.
And yeah, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. 11/11 and 11/18. We have shows. New York is phenomenal. 11/11 is part of New York Comedy Festival, which is exciting.
Nice.
And then on the 18th, we are back at Caveat. So yeah, please come out to those. You can also still stream the show we did on Friday with Lil Frex.
Saturday.
That was Saturday. When this comes out. Yeah, so if you grab tickets to that, it was very fun. And that's pretty much it.
All right, beautiful, Robbie. Hit the fucking music.